Today's AI agents write code incredibly fast, but when you scale that speed into building large features using only chat prompts, you fall into the trap of vibe coding. In a vibe coding workflow, you give the AI a high-level instruction and let it run. Without strict guidance, an agent will eventually make architecture decisions without asking, or it will lose track of the project plan and veer off course. Solving this requires enforcing discipline around the models we already have. Specrew addresses this by acting as a methodology governance layer for AI agents. It forces the AI to follow a structured pathway with explicit stops for the spec, the plan, the implementation, and the review. By the end of this video, you will know how to initialize a Specrew project, start an AI session using the host of your choice, and master these explicit decision boundaries. Governance allows you to remain the architect of the software while delegating the raw typing to an AI team. Specrew functions as a discipline framework, sitting on top of SpecKit and Squad CLI to keep the human firmly in the loop. Specrew structures the project lifecycle across 9 distinct boundaries: specify, clarify, plan, tasks, implement, review, retro, iteration closeout, and feature closeout. The AI handles the coding between nodes, but a human must explicitly authorize crossing the boundary. The agent cannot advance on its own. This architecture relies on durable state. The source of truth for your project lives in Markdown files on your disk, rather than in the AI's temporary chat memory. Because all decisions and boundaries are written directly to your files, your methodology survives even if the AI's context window fills up or you close the terminal. To begin the bootstrap process, open a terminal inside a fresh or existing project directory. Run the command specrew init. This initialization establishes the operational rules that any AI agent must follow inside this repository. The command generates the specific folders and configuration files required to govern the AI's behavior. With the rules in place, you can start the actual coding session by running specrew start. This brings up an interactive menu asking you to select an AI host, such as Copilot, Claude, Codex, or Antigravity. You can start drafting a feature using Copilot, shut down your machine, and later resume exactly where you left off using Claude. Specrew translates your local team structure to any host, making the specific AI model an interchangeable utility rather than a project dependency. Consider a scenario where the AI has finished writing technical specifications and is attempting to move into the implementation planning phase. The governance layer forces the AI to halt. The agent summarizes its work and asks permission to move from specify to plan. When you see this stop, avoid treating it like a standard chat interface by typing continue. Instead, read the AI's substantive interaction. Verify exactly what it did and address what it needs from you before you authorize the next step. Once you approve the boundary crossing, an immutable audit trail is generated in the background. Your decisions file logs the timestamp, the commit hash, and your specific approval verdict. As a lead, you can also check project velocity without having to read thousands of lines of AI-generated code. Running the command specrew where pulls up the project's real-time status. This dashboard displays your iteration progress, feature completion percentages, and the exact boundary where the project is parked. This allows you to take responsibility for the AI-generated code by managing high-level metrics and boundaries rather than syntax. Your workspace is now fortified with a durable, spec-driven audit trail. You have established a dynamic where the human architect dictates the direction, and the AI team handles the heavy lifting of execution. The lifecycle stops, multi-host launch capabilities, and the velocity dashboard are all ready to use in your projects today. Looking ahead, the Specrew roadmap includes cost-aware model routing, which will automatically push simpler tasks to cheaper AI models. Another upcoming feature is a token economy MVP that will make your per-iteration spend measurable right on your dashboard. Search for Elan F. Specrew on GitHub to read the detailed feature proposals and start the Quick Start Guide. Scaling AI software development depends on mastering the discipline of governed SDLC boundaries.